We're back this week for another edition of Te Akau TV, and we're joined by the very smartly dressed Reese Trumper. Reese, big day today at the Matamata races.
Hey, Hazy and viewers. Yes, we've just unleashed a beautiful son of Satherbill that Dave brought as a weanling called Altare. Sat 3 deep on speed, and he looks a very promising horse the way he kept finding under Opie. And all going well, we'll be heading to the Group 1 size produce, and he's a very exciting horse, which we can all be looking forward to watching again.
Fantastic. Well, you've spent the last couple of days out at the farm looking at the yearlings and talking to prospective owners into these young yearlings, Reese. Anything caught your eye over the last week?
There's a Satono Aladdin at the farm out of Just Like Your Sister. It's a beautiful horse. It's a showy type like Tokyo Tycoon, the white legs. Probably got a lot more bone than Tokyo Tycoon, but more strength. It's going to run very early. It looks a crack a million horse. I thought she rated as one of the best Satono Aladdin fillies, and we're very happy to only have paid $220,000 for her because she's an absolute beast, and really looking forward to seeing her in the stables. She heads to the Breakers next week and to start her education, and then she'll be into the stables within the next 6 weeks.
Plenty of her left as well, with 80% available, Reese, and a bit of a surprise. Not more of her has been snapped up at this point.
Absolutely. It has been a bit surprising to us because Satono Aladdin is doing a terrific job at stud and brought off a very good farm in Kahanui, who have done a really good job with their yearlings for the last couple of years, and bred by a very good man in Jack O'Brien. So it's a lovely family, and really looking forward to getting to the speedy type in the stable.
And of course, that We Will Rock's a nice horse of Guy Lowry's there, has campaigned over in Sydney as well. So some nice types on the page. So get in touch with the team over the weekend if you want to get involved with that absolute cracker. On to the winners of the week. So Matamata there on Saturday, El Viento freeze frame, and talk us through Captured by Love taking out the Breeders' Stakes race. Obviously the bragging rights are with well and truly with the stable.
Captured by Love was just excellent, wasn't she? She got a beautiful run, tracked up on the corner like she wasn't going to get beaten, and Opie was quite soft on her on the line, really. She's brought the right form to the field, and off that run in transit, we knew she was going to be hard to beat. She had that tough performance at New Plymouth 3 weeks prior, which really tightened her up nicely, but the ears were pricked on the line. There's still so much left in store for her. She's come through it well. She heads to the Sistema Diamond, and she'll be a very, very good chance there. Obviously, it'll be first time right-handed. Ellerslie first time. You can't always be that confident, but she's certainly the best two-year-old in the country.
And Freeze Frame put them away alongside El Viento as well.
Freeze Frame was really good. He got a right gun run by Opie, got the splits when he needed them, and hit the line really strongly. He's up in open grade now, so he is up against the big boys, but the way he is running, he'll handle himself well. And El Viento is a very promising horse. He's just taken a while for the penny to drop. But the step up to 1400 at Matamata was ideal for him. There was a lot of carnage late in that field, but he was able to stay out of it, and he was closing really strongly. He's very promising. I think next season he'll be the full package, and he'll go through the grades really well. But what he's doing now is an absolute bonus.
And Campionessa, of course, we can't forget about her. She's now an Australian Group 2 winner in the Peter Young Stakes there, beating 2 Melbourne Cup winners in Gold Trip. So pretty impressive there. Reese, she got her head down on the line, obviously went over there in pretty good order with 38-degree conditions later in that week as well.
Exactly. She didn't have it easy. She got there Wednesday night. Thursday was 38 degrees. Just shows how tough she is. Michael D gave her a soft run in transit. Didn't look like the gaps were going to open, but he's a Group 1 jockey and one of the best in Australia. And he got the split when he needed to, and she really wanted to win it. She had her head real low to the ground and made sure that she got the bob. Big thanks to all the owners for allowing us to take her over there, because now we've made her very valuable, having picked up a Group 2 in Melbourne.
Of course, moving through to Cup Week, Reese, we were there at New Zealand Bloodstock on Tuesday night, witnessing obviously the auction for the New Zealand Bloodstock Kiwi, which Te Akau took home a slot for $675,000 for. Exciting stuff there, but it was pretty promising to see you go and pick a nice barrier there as well in the Derby.
Exactly. It was a lovely night. It just shows how good the industry's going at the moment. Entain are just doing such a good job for us, and we're all heading in the right direction. For young people like Sam and myself, we've got so much to look forward to, and all the staff here in Matamata, they're absolutely thrilled with what's going ahead. And for Dave to buy the slot, it was a massive plus for us, and all our owners can all be involved with it. It's a lovely interest for them because their horse could be the horse that's running in the Te Akau slot. So it's a big part of the whole industry. And like I said, we can't thank Entain enough.
Absolutely. And to that other point, Reece, I think the team might be getting you selecting barrier draws more often, picking an absolute pearler there for what you wish for.
Exactly. It was the first time I've ever done something like that. So I hope it continues.
Excellent. Well, let's rip into the cards there on Derby Day. I might just start there at Flemington, where we've got the two runners. The first of which is the currently airborne Sans Doot.
Look, she's flying. Her work at Moonee Valley Monday week ago was incredible. She stuck up with Imperatriz, and Ben Gleeson, speaking to him, he said she's absolutely flying, and she loves Flemington. Obviously, she's going the right way. I haven't seen her for a long time, but the way she's racing, she's got to be a top chance. I know that there was a race that we could have gone to Adelaide, but we've chosen to go keep her at where she likes, and Flemington is definitely it, and she's going the right way. Her work's been good. Mark's headed back over today, but he was there last week, and he said that she's looking amazing, and she's a top 3 contender again for sure.
And of course, Quintessa heads over there for her Australian debut. Of course, she won the Live-In Classic over the mile there. Legado took this race out last year. Reece, has she gone over in pretty good order as well?
That's she has. She left the stable in great order. The team have done a wonderful job there. She hit the line so strongly over 1400 last time at Weight for Age. Back to her own age group will be ideal. She has drawn mid-pack, which won't be too much of a concern. She has good gate speed when she needs to, so hopefully she can land midfield one off. She's got a big turn of foot. Michael D's riding incredibly well. She does tick a lot of boxes, but it is a step up in grade for her. But I do believe she'll handle herself well, and the way the Te Akau stable was going in Melbourne, for sure, she's going to be right in the finish.
Excellent. Well, let's have a quick look at Ellerslie there. We kick off in race number 3, the Vertical Logistics Nathan's Memorial Open Handicap 2200. Nesben probably could have done a bit more last start. Draws barrier 5, but gets the services of Opie Bosson this time around.
Nothing against Michael's ride. We'd never ridden her so close to the speed. Any other horse that's a peach of a ride, but she just didn't know what to do. She was going a long way from home. We knew we were battling right around the corner, so we'll look to ride her a bit more quiet. On Saturday, smallish field, she won't be too far off them. Opie up. She's very well weighted in this field, and the 2200 metres will suit her. And as long as she runs well, we'll progress towards the Auckland Cup the following week.
And race 5 there, the Group 3 Hanoi Farm Kings Plate Open set weight and penalties 1200. Petrucci chased home a pretty smart one, and Master Faye last start gets in very well at the weights there. Draws barrier 2 with Michael McNabb on board.
Big step up in grade. Obviously, 3 Group 1 winners in the field. Bonnie Lass Mercurial, we're going to go forward. Doesn't map too pretty for her, but she tends to get back. We know she's got an explosive turn of foot. But it is a step up in grade for her, so we will get a good line on where we are at with her for sure.
Excellent. And race 6 there, the Group 3 McKee Family Sunline Vase for the 3-year-old fillies, set weights over 2100. Another lead up here to the Oaks. I think we saw the other one there on Wednesday at Hastings in the Lowland. But Quali Alpha Rasha, really nice winner there last start at Matamata, beating home Let It Ride, who came home and subsequently won a race at its next start.
Taking the blinkers off her, she did get on the steel a bit over the mile, so the step up to 2100 will give her no excuses to get up and over racing. Opie up, big help. Probably going to land midfield, one off somewhere, hopefully. Her first time going this way around. Ellerslie, she'll like the firm track. If she runs well, we'll certainly be paying a late nom for the Oaks, because we do have a lot of time for this filly. She's just taken a little while for the penny to drop, but it's dropping now, and she's heading the right direction.
And race 7 there, the Group 3 Mainstream Plumbing Mufasa Stakes, 3-year-old set weight and penalties 1400. 2 horses take their place, Trobriand and Taliska, both trying to improve on their last start performances.
Trobriand will have to just go back from the draw, like you said. The 2,000 metres probably wasn't ideal for him. Freshen up, blinkers back on, 1400. strong rider in Jonathan Riddell. Some colts can sometimes just start to not put in, so get a good, strong senior rider back on him. He'll have to go back. It'll be tough, but a horse like Taliska from that draw, he'll roll forward. Matt Cameron's a Group 1 jockey at the moment, riding incredibly well. As long as he can get away with some cheap sectionals out in front, will be ideal for him. He just didn't handle himself too well on Crack a Million Night. He lost a shoe and didn't really hit out after that. And the other horse in the field, certainly, she's drawn a lovely barrier. Just didn't get the right run. Tirapa, the sit and sprint wasn't ideal for her, but his sectionals late were really good. The 1400 meters will be ideal for her. She'll map perfect. She should land in the 1-1 or just a setback from there. She definitely looks like a big player in this.
Excellent. And the $1 million race here, the race 9, the Group 1 Trackside New Zealand Derby, of course, taken out by Akau's Ginger Nuts sometime in the past. A family favourite is Ginger Nuts and still out at the farm. 2 horses take their place in this race. Ascend the Throne, who was good late there in the Avondale Guineas, and What You Wish For, who has a nice barrier draw and flashed home in the Waikato Guineas.
Ascend the Throne's gone the right way. His work on Wednesday morning was outstanding. He's really thriving in his work. Lovely horse. We picked out this race a long way from the Derby. His run in the Avondale Guineas was massive. He just probably didn't get the right run, didn't get the rub of the green, but he was finishing off stronger than anything in the race. So he's a definite contender in this. We rate him as a winning chance for sure. What You Wish For, you could just put a line through his last start. Things didn't go right when the start got delayed, but he's in good order. He had a good piece of work at Matamata in between races on Saturday, and it was really sharp. And Opie even rode him and gave him the tick of approval. Joe Dawes, good strong rider. He'll be able to get up him. From that draw, we'll land midfield. Won't get so far off them like we did in the Waikato and Avondale Guineas, which will be good because they will go along at a steady tempo in this, and you don't want to be too far off them in a derby.
Excellent. Over to the deep south where Hunter's looking after the team there at Wingatui. 2 take their place in the first race there. Nuclear Zor, who looks like it's a half to Quali Alfarasha, and Discretion Rules there, who has had some really nice trial form in the north.
Both 2-year-olds are going in great order. Hunter's really happy with them. Obviously, Nucleozor's just drawn a bit sticky, so he'll go back from that draw, but he did that in the trial at Riccarton where he was so good winning. Discretion Rules has got good gate speed. He'll hopefully land up on speed over the 820 metres. If you had to pick one just because of the draws, you'd probably pick Discretion Rules. I believe 12 months ago we were winning this race with a horse called Coo Cullen that you had a bit of interest in, Hazy.
Good horse. Good 2-year-old. Anyway, race 4, the Positive Signs and Print Open Handicap 1200 Millie Fiore. I thought she was almost a certainty beat last start. Really savaged the line. Surely is up to winning this one, Reese.
Exactly. The step up to 1200 metres is going to be ideal for her. Lily Sutherland's obviously the leading apprentice in the country at the moment. Like you said, certainty beat last time. The 1200 metres ideal. Soft track, beautiful, ticks all the boxes. Races well at Wingatui in the past. She should be a winning chance.
Race 7, the Nelly's Restaurant and Bar, rating 75 benchmark. Last start winner, Kith and Kin.
She's going well. Obviously, the draw probably won't help her because she doesn't have the best gate speed in the world. Eureka's had a sit on her before, hence why we've put her on again. The 1400 will be good for her. Winning at Wingatui, you just got to go back there. It's a horses for courses type of track. But she'll be savaging the line again, and hopefully she gets the gaps when we need them.
Race 8, the listed New Zealand Bloodstock Air Freight Stakes for the 3-year-old filly. Set weights 1400. 3 take their place. Mazzucato. Thought sense of timing was very unlucky last start, and Lady of the Court.
Mazzucato was really good at Wangadui first up. She just got back, but ran on strongly. So the step up to 1400 metres will be ideal for her. Really good opportunity. Well, it's a good opportunity for all 3 of these horses to pick up some black type. Sense of timing, she's drawn really sticky, so she'll have to go back from that draw. She was good in the Dunedin Guineas to get that black type placing, so if she could pick up some more, it'll enhance her pedigree. And Lady of Court was really good at Riccarton, so she'll be midfield, one off hopefully, but she was savaging the line at Riccarton, so expect her to do the same again, and she's a top 4 contender for sure.
Excellent, Reese. Where are we going for our best bet this week?
Look, I think Discretion Rules at Wingatui.
Excellent. Discretion Rules there at Wingatui. Of course, next week we head into Cup Day, obviously the Auckland Cup and the Sistema Stakes. So some exciting races there in Auckland at Ellerslie. And of course, Imperatriz, all eyes will be on her this week, what weight she gets in the Newmarket handicap, whether she goes to Sydney for the Canterbury Stakes for a duel with the Everest one to think about. It's a lot of mouth-watering options open, and I'm sure we'll know more after the barrier draws and the weights are announced next week, Reece.
We will. It's something to really look forward to. Imperatriz, she gets us out of bed in the morning for sure.
Excellent. Well, I'll let you get back to the races, and good luck for the rest of the card there at Matamata today, and we'll catch you again sometime soon, Reece.
Cheers, AZ.
Your racing excitement, join Team Akau. It's easy, fun and affordable to be part of New Zealand's #1 stable, and we're now in Australia too. We've won more races, more group races and more prize money than any other stable, nearly $10 million in Australia and New Zealand alone. Imagine racing horses like Imperatriz, Campionessa, whether you're a first-time owner or seasoned pro at tiakauracing.com. Go the Tangerine!